Welcome back to Cox Connections, a program that provides up-to-date information on events that affect you, our customers. One of the top requests from our customers has been the ability to stream content to screens that aren't directly tied to their cable boxes. And for some time now, Apple users have been able to enjoy Cox TV Connect on their iPad as well as iPhone and iTouch. Because we want all customers to experience live TV streaming anywhere, anytime, and on any device, we've recently released the Cox TV Connect app for the Android. Here to tell us more about this whole direction is Director of Product Marketing for Cox Virginia, Hobie Ritzel, and Solutions Store Educator, Brad Gregerson. Thanks for joining the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So Hobie, let me start with you. We've now expanded Cox TV Connect, this whole experience to include the Android device,
Right.
Android devices. So what devices are we talking about? Which ones can now take advantage of the Cox TV Connect experience?
So the Kindle Fire second generations, the Kindle Fire HD will be included with that, the Google Nexus devices, as well as several of the Galaxy tablets.
The Samsung Galaxy
Right.
tablets. That's great. So now will this app be available on other devices beyond the ones you just named?
It will be. As we introduce to more devices, that will expand. We will be expanding the application to the Macs and PCs soon.
So Macs and PCs beyond just those Android and Apple devices. So talk a little about what a customer, what status of customer do you have to be to take advantage of the Cox TV Connect experience?
Well, the customer will have to have our Cox high-speed internet preferred and higher, as well as Cox television, and that would be Cox TV Essential and higher. Okay. So having those two together will get you access to that.
And are there any technical requirements in terms of having Wi-Fi in the home? I mean, those kinds of things.
Yes. So Wi-Fi in the home with a wireless router, and the actual device to be able to connect to that.
And having the device, obviously.
Sure.
So again, we've had Apple, and then we're adding the Android devices. Are there differences between the apps, how they would play? I guess most people will have one or the other, but for those who may have both, are there differences?
Well, there's very few differences. The viewing experience is going to be exactly the same, and it's going to look very similar to what you see on your television. Some of the minor differences that you might see with an Android device include you won't have the ability for closed captioning. There might be some differences with volume control and channel jumping.
But very minor differences between the two. And again, most people have one or the other, but for those who may have both.
And again, as we expand the number of devices, the ability of these of TV Connect expands as well. So you might see those added on.
So Brad, let me come to you. There are customers out there who can get this app and can use Cox TV Connect, and now they can do it on their Android phones as well. What are the steps that a customer can go through in order to get the app and start using it in their home?
Well, with getting the app, first off, you need to go to the store and search for our TV Connect app. It's available on the devices that Hobie listed there for the Android
This is
system.
the online store to download?
Yep, at the online store, either the App Store for Apple or typically through like the Google App Store or whatnot on your device. Then you're going to want to make sure that you get it downloaded on there. And it's simply logging in with the primary account holder's user information into that app, and that would gain you access to it.
Okay. And so once I have the app, I'm now ready to use it, what can customers do with Cox TV Connect?
Well, with the TV Connect app, they can watch a variety of different channels that are available through the app. They can set their shows to record from the app, as well as view the guide up to a 2-week period there, which is very nice as well.
And this is live TV.
This is live TV. I mean, it's
just like you'd watch on your television. A lot of people like just to walk around the house. We've seen people using this device right next to when their spouse or their kids are watching TV. They're watching whatever they want right on their device.
So they don't have to leave the family. They can
Right.
stay with the family, even though they can have that device watching whatever they
watch what they want.
What they want to watch.
And as Brad said, you can scroll through the
In
entire
my family,
guide.
no one wants to watch golf, so I kind of have my golf.
So this is perfect for you.
It's perfect for me.
You could sit there with your tablet while the wife's watching something else.
That's exactly right.
And the nice feature is you can also set DVR recordings from there. For a lot of people will be scrolling through and see something that they like and, oh, I want to record that.
Now, Brad, Cox TV Connect, again, this is viewing in the home, adding channels, over 90 channels now and adding. There are other viewing that can actually be taken outside of the home. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, with the TV Connect, right now we don't have the access to go outside of the home, but you can actually use apps such as our Stars app, our HBO Go, CNN, Watch ESPN. All those different apps are able to go outside of the home with you, and you can take those while you're traveling.
So if you're an HBO customer of Cox today, and you have one of these devices, you can actually have HBO to go, and you can watch that wherever that device is connected via the
Correct. You would just log in with your primary account holder's information, and you can watch that while you're traveling on the road, maybe while you're at the hotel or whatnot. You can use that app
There's over
anywhere.
1,400 programs that are available, so the entire library of their original programming and the movies that they're running right now are available. It's an incredible amount of content that's available.
So Brad, talk a little bit about, your role. You're an educator. What does an educator do? And
Well,
how can you help customers who are listening who may not have a teen or a tween in their home, who can help them with all of these new applications and new technology that's bombarding the home? What do you do, and how can you help customers?
Well, as the educator, we really encourage people to come into the stores with their devices, either be it their tablets or their smartphones, to make sure that we're getting those devices loaded up with the apps that we have available for that customer. We have a wide variety of those different apps. You may not have the subscription to all those different devices like you were saying with like the HBO or whatnot, but we would definitely be able to get the apps that you can actually download on your device with the subscriptions that you have on your Cox services, as well as showing them how to use that, and making sure that if you have the device as well for the computer, we're making sure that you can access like your HBO Go on your computer as well.
So we only have about a minute left. What are some of you're giving classes to customers who come in. What are some of the typical questions you hear around these kinds of applications from customers?
The biggest thing is people ask, can it go outside the home?
Yeah.
And with a lot of the applications, yes, you can. The other question is how many people can use it in the home? And you can use up to 5 users at a time there throughout the home, or if you're traveling with like the HBO Go or the Stars, up to 5 users can be using that at one time, which is great.
Yeah, it's a great product, and I really do appreciate, Hobie, you coming in on the marketing product side, and Brad, all you do every day to make sure that our customers are educated about these new products and services. So thank you both for joining us. And thank you for joining me on this episode of Cox Connections. Before you go, I want to personally thank you for choosing Cox Communications for your entertainment, information, and communication needs. We know you could have chosen another provider, but because you chose us, we pledge to be a friend you can trust. We promise to provide you with quality products backed up by a talented local team of professionals that will help you stretch your dollar. And from all of your friends and neighbors here at Cox, we thank you again for joining us on this edition of Cox Connect.